welcome to the Winter Skin Tips Masterclass. I'm Hayley Carr from beauty blog London Beauty Queen, and today I'm joined by top clinical dermatologist Dr. Emma Wedgeworth to talk all things skin ahead of the winter season. Thanks for joining me, Emma.
Thanks for the introduction, Hayley. It's great to be here today. My patients are always asking me about the best way to look after their skin during the winter months, so I'm really looking forward to sharing my top tips with you.
Great. So tell me, how does the winter season affect our skin?
So the first thing that I think it's really important to remember is that the skin is actually the biggest organ in your body, so it's really important that we look after it carefully. Think of your skin as like a brick wall, so you've got a number of different bricks which are held together with mortar, and that brick wall should act as a protective barrier against the environment. So it should hold water in and stop irritants from actually penetrating the skin as well. Now, if that brick wall becomes disrupted, you lose more moisture from the skin and your skin gets drier. Now, there are lots of different reasons why the skin barrier might be disrupted, but one of the main things is actually our weather conditions. We know that over half of people with dry skin conditions actually find that their skin conditions get worse during the winter months. And that's because our indoor heating, the lack of humidity in the air, the lower temperature, less sunlight, all of those factors can actually contribute to disrupting our skin bricks wall, losing more moisture and making our skin dry.
So should we be changing our skincare from season to season?
Definitely. So it's very important to listen to our skin and to actually adapt our skincare routine to how our skin is at that particular time. During the winter months, you may actually find you need a richer cream which is slightly heavier, whilst in the summer months you may actually find that a lotion will suffice.
That's really interesting. Thanks, Emma. We've actually been out on the street to talk to the British public and hear what their dry skin concerns are during winter. Let's watch the first clip.
I tend to wash my hands quite a lot throughout the winter to avoid cold and flu germs, and they get quite dry and flaky. Do you know what this is?
So that's a problem I hear a lot from my followers.
I see this problem all the time, and I think hands are extremely prone to becoming dry, sore, chapped during the winter months. Our hands take a real battering, so frequent washing, using soaps, washing up liquid, all of those things can strip the natural moisture out of our hands and make them much drier. So first of all, to try and prevent your hands from becoming excessively dry, it's really important that you think carefully about what you wash with. Try and use an emollient-based wash as a soap substitute. That can cleanse your skin without drying it out excessively. And then use a good dermatological hand cream regularly to actually try and compensate for the moisture loss and prevent dry skin.
Okay, so let's hear the next question from the public.
Yeah, I tend to have hot baths to warm up and relax in the winter, and I just wanted to know if that affects my skin.
That's a great question. I have to say, I'm a big fan of hot baths, especially in the winter too. Is that bad for my skin?
Well, it can be, unfortunately.
Why is that then?
Well, sometimes having the water extremely hot can strip more moisture from your skin and actually make your skin much drier.
So I should be turning down the heat, really?
Exactly. So trying to keep your bath warm but not too hot can actually be much better for your skin.
So what about what I'm putting in my bath?
Yep, so that makes a huge difference. Make sure you use an emollient-based wash which will actually protect your skin and stop it from over-drying.
Okay, great. What about when I get out of the bath?
Now this is a great time to do your daily moisturising. And using a daily moisturiser can keep your skin healthy, glowing and hydrated throughout the winter months.
That's super advice. Okay, let's hear the final question.
I have a 3-month-old baby and she suffers from dry flaky skin in her stomach, so I guess, is there any top tips for that?
So Emma,
I'm really glad this question came up because I am always trying to emphasise how important it is that we think carefully about what we put on children's skin. So babies and younger children have a much more sensitive, fragile skin because the outer layer of their skin is slightly thinner than adults, so they're much more prone to irritation.
so what should we be doing differently?
So when it comes to baby and children's skin, less is more. Keep it super gentle. So on the whole, babies and children don't need excessive cleansing. So if you're going to use anything, make sure it's an emollient-based wash. And then at the first sign of any dryness, get in quickly with an unfragranced lotion.
Thank you so much, Emma, for all of your expert advice.
Oh, it's a pleasure, Hayley.
And thank you to everyone who has contributed questions. We hope we've helped you with some top tips to nourish and fortify your skin this winter. For more information and top tips to help nourish, hydrate and protect your skin this winter, visit e45.co.uk.